Hi guys, Andrew Powell here, chiropractor and kinesiologist in Castle Hill, Sydney. Today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the thyroid gland, and particularly hypothyroidism or low thyroid function, because this is a problem that I see cropping up every day in my clinic, and very often it's going undiagnosed. So the thyroid gland is a little gland that sits right in the front of the throat here, and although it's only small, it has a very big job to do. Basically, the thyroid gland regulates our metabolism, so it's what determines how much fat we store and how much fat we burn for energy. So as you can imagine, if you have low thyroid function or hypothyroidism, well then you're going to have difficulty with your energy levels and you're going to have difficulty with your weight. So people who have hypothyroidism tend to be tired. Usually these people feel sluggish, slow, heavy, they wake up exhausted in the morning, they just haven't got the energy that they need. The next problem that they tend to experience is weight gain. No matter what they do, they just seem to put weight on, and even when they diet, they exercise, they do all the right things, the weight just doesn't disappear. That one's a classic thyroid sign. They're probably the two most obvious signs, but there are many other signs that are less obvious, and people just don't realise they have anything to do with their thyroid gland. So one of those is dry skin, and particularly dry skin and cracked skin around the heels of your feet. If you see this one, that's often a sign of low thyroid function. Sensitivity to heat and cold and temperature changes is another sign that the thyroid gland isn't really doing that well. Another hidden sign of thyroid problems is pain across the top of the shoulder blades, or even pain around the shoulder blades themselves, and that's because some of the muscles up here are related to the thyroid gland. Another sign of low thyroid function is low libido. When the thyroid's not working, basically we just don't really feel like doing anything. Our motivation's low, our energy's low. Depression and irritability, those kind of things also can be tied into thyroid function. So as you can see, if your thyroid's not working too well, you're not really going to be having a very good time with it. So if that sounds like you, if you recognise some of those symptoms, I would recommend getting your thyroid gland checked out, preferably by a good kinesiologist who can tell you really what's happening there. The problem with going to your doctor for your thyroid gland is that the thyroid blood test is often unreliable. I've found many people who maybe at the bottom of the normal range when they really should be at the top of the normal range. So according to their doctor, everything's normal, and yet they're still tired, they're still overweight, they still just don't have any energy. If these symptoms sound familiar, or if you'd like more information about your thyroid gland, you can check out www.thyroidhealing.com. After seeing this problem so commonly, I decided to write a book about it to try and help as many people as possible with this problem. So the book contains everything you need to know about your thyroid gland, how it functions, why it sometimes goes wrong, and most importantly, what you can do to get it back on track again. Whether you're interested in looking at it from a Western medical point of view, or from a more alternative, non-medical sort of point of view, the book contains all the answers that you need to get your thyroid gland back on track. So it was www.thyroidhealing.com. I hope this has been helpful. Thanks very much for listening. Bye.